Hey guys, I'm doing another Animal Crossing video, but this one's kind of more of a niche video for people who have either time traveled to this point in the game or have somehow stumbled upon this video in the future when this video may be relevant to those people that don't time travel. And basically, the whole idea behind this video is that I've been working on a video about how I get all of the golden tools in the game, and to do so, I need to catch all of the bugs. However, I've came across kind of a bit of a pebble in the road, if that makes sense. And that pebble goes by the name of the Stag beetle. He's a pain. He's very difficult to catch, and I've got a clip right here just to illustrate exactly why he's so hard to catch. So, as you can see, I'm just kind of running around the island doing my usual checks along the palm trees to see if I can find any stag beetles or whatever, because this seems to be where they spawn the most in this game. So I've planted a bunch over the island, and there's one saw stag beetle right there on this tree. So I do the usual method of sneaking up to it, and there we go. It runs before I could possibly reach it with the sneak method, which you can see by the distance from the tree my net is when I throw it down. Which, it's a problem. I'm going to be honest, it made it a lot more challenging to catch than it needed to be. However, there is a method that I saw on Twitter that I'm gonna take you through now, which I used to try and catch one, which actually worked. So we're looking at this Twitter thread that was created by Luke of Arcadia. Not entirely sure how to pronounce all of this, at Loot Crossings, and they made this, essentially like this guide about catching the saw stag, which I found in the explore page, which actually helped me a lot. So, to identify it and separate it from the Miami stag, which I didn't actually know until I saw this, which was very helpful. So the saw stag has one little bit here on the mandible, which is what I've been recognizing it through, whereas the Miami has multiple. It has 3 on each side. So that's a way that I've been using, but Luke here says that Miami has perfect curvature of the mandibles, which is also another way to identify it. So just bear that in mind when you're looking around. There also seems, I don't know if this might just be me, there also seems to be kind of a very slight difference in the body shape. Can you see in the middle bit there, it looks a bit thinner on the Miami stag. That might just be me. So to make the capture easier, keep your camera in overhead mode so you get a better vantage point or know how far you are from the bug. Don't wear headgear that extends above your character's model's head. Your approach should be from below the palm tree, which helps you line up with the bug perfectly. And to help practice when you should throw your net down, what you could do is dig a hole in front of all of your palm trees, which is something I tried doing the other day. But then when you do time travel again forwards, those holes do disappear, which is what happened to me, and I just really couldn't be bothered to dig them again. Another important thing is do not sneak, which is obviously the problem that I was having, because as you saw in that clip, it flew away before I could even get close by sneaking. So here. Take quick upward flicks of the analog stick to adjust yourself. That's the best way to do it, which I have a clip of me doing, which I'm going to show after I've read through all of this. Which I didn't have a hole when I did it, which didn't seem to be too much of an issue. I kind of just presumed when to throw my net down, and it worked out for me. Here it says, if you're in handheld mode, you'll know when you're best aligned and as close as you need to be when the top of your character's model's head is about half a centimeter away from the bottom of the saw stag's model. I'm butchering all of this, sorry. But you can read through it yourself. Patience is essential, because they're not exactly the most common bug. They're pretty common, realistically, but they're not the most common. You will find Miamas more frequently, in my experience. So yeah, once you've got this method down, you should be able to just do it without really thinking about it too much. Which apparently can also be used on the giraffe stag, which is the last bug that I have to catch. But it won't work on bugs that are sensitive to quick movement, such as the golden stag. So that's important to remember. Don't do it on all of them, otherwise you will fuck up everything. In the northern hemisphere, the saw stags are available through July and August, all day, on all kind of tree trunks. I read on an app that I've got that they're on palm trees, but I guess they're on all of them. That's new information to me. And another ideal scenario I have is for it to be raining, because then butterflies and other bugs aren't going to be out and in the way, so they're not going to be taking up the spawn cap. And if you do happen to be living in the southern hemisphere, they're available through January and February, and it's going to be the same times and the same spawn rates as the northern hemisphere, so just bear that in mind. So this saw stag spawned on one of the regular trees for me, and I'm doing the method that was illustrated in the tweet to catch him. You can see I don't have a hole in the way, and I kind of just presumed 1.5 tile, roughly, and that enabled me to catch him. So I guess that kind of ties up this video. It's, again, quite a niche video. Not many people are going to be at this point in the game, I suppose. But if this does help you, then please just let me know. Any further questions, leave a comment. I'll try to get to them the best I can. I have been kind of struggling with the other videos because they've been getting quite a lot of comments. So there is a lot of questions that I've got to answer. I'm going to try to get through them as best as I can over time. But just understand that I'm not used to replying to a lot of things at once, so it is a bit stressful for me. And I hope you understand that. But thank you for watching regardless, and I'll see you in the next video I make.